I'm so excited. Can y'all hear me okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Why would it do an
Just by
ad
thinking about
right
it.
there in the beginning?
Meet Base 44.
Can y'all hear me okay? I'm pulling up YouTube on my laptop so I can put it in front of me because I hate whenever I'm on here and y'all are right here, but I'm always over here. I just don't like it. Do y'all like it? I don't like it. So we're gonna go YouTube on here and I'm gonna put it behind my little selfie stand. So it looks like I'm with you guys. Hello from Indiana. Okay, me too, Priscilla. Like as soon as I hit go live, like I have it pulled up over here on my computer. Y'all heard it, and it immediately was like ad. Like what the fuck? I'm mad, but I'm not mad because I also get paid off the ads. So it's like, it's annoying, but at the same time I'm like, but that's nice because I probably made a few pennies on that. We're not mad about that. We're really not. Oh shit.
What? What did you do, shouty?
I just like put that on YouTube because I was looking for my channel and like it's just it's just like woo. I'll have to go back and watch that later. Just kidding. What?
Nothing.
Hello from Texas, Arizona. Hey from the corn state. What's the corn state?
Iowa or Ohio? The corn state?
The corn state. All right.
I don't know.
Y'all, sometimes I'll be wanting to get on here and go live immediately, like even before it's time. Thank you, is it Shendrix? I'm probably butchering that. Thank you for the flow state. Oh, I could probably unpin this now. This is still really far though. I'm blind. Hold on. Maybe I could put it right here. Is there a way to make the text bigger on the screen? Like in the chat? I need some bifocals.
What'd you say?
I need bifocals. Come to Iowa. All you see is cornfields. Thank you. It's not, I mean, it's real hair, but it's not mine. It's not mine.
Iowa.
It's fake, like me. Oh, I did tell you I was getting my nails redone. Look how cute. Look at the little water droplets. Oh my gosh. If I showed y'all the inspo pic. Oh, thank you. Let's pin this. Can I see your phone for a second, please? If y'all see my tracks hanging out, no you didn't.
Second.
What?
That was the second.
15 minutes. All right. I want to show y'all something.
Them ain't nails, they claws.
I don't even know if it would come up. Probably not. There's so many freaking nails. I wanted to show y'all the inspo pic because it looks exactly like the inspo pic. I was like, okay, queen, pop off. I really wanted to jump on and say hi to everyone. Now I have to go do fireworks with these kids. I will watch replay later. Y'all behave. Oh, well, y'all have fun doing fireworks. Yes, please visit the website for any and all questions. There's a very detailed FAQ page. Love that. The website is pinned at the bottom of the screen, so you guys can click that. I usually watch our lives on the TV, but I had to downgrade to my phone to watch. I don't even know if I'm...
Game.
Yeah, but how do you say that?
FIFA.
I was going to say that, but then I was like, I don't want to get roasted for saying it wrong. My heart has never been so torn. Oh. Let's see. Oklahoma had bad storms last night, so fireworks are tonight. Oh my gosh, we was in Oklahoma last year for July 4th, and that fireworks show, holy hell. Like, I don't know if everybody goes to it, but it's the one where it's just everywhere. Like, honestly, it's a hazard to
That was
ride around
called
with your windows down. Because
Mustang.
yeah. Yes, you guys, what Priscilla said. Don't spam the chats promoting. Oh, thank you, Julia.
She's pregnant.
No, I'm not. Is that my dad behind me? Sure, you could call him that.
You can call me Daddy.
Thank you, Jessica. Y'all are being so sweet because before I got on here, I was spiraling. I was like, oh my God, I look like shit. And I was just like, in a mood.
I'm trying to tell you, you look good.
Been getting my nails done since I was seriously 14 years old. Bless everyone on here right now. Amen. I love getting my nails done. Oh, the MRI. Uh-oh, Dad is...
Hey, what's this?
I don't know, but I fuck with it. Who's Drake? I don't know who you are, Drake, but I fuck with you being a mod without being a mod. You're modding, but you're not a mod, and I love that. I really do. Okay, status of the MRI. Wait, status of the cost. You're beautiful of the MRI. We ended up finding a place in Albany, and we were able to get it for $299, which was a hell of a lot better than $1,700. Oklahoma checking in. We had our citywide show. Love that. Thank you for the super sticker too. Thank you. It is $2 though, which that kind of means that it comes with the foot show. So no, that was $199. Next time $199, and you get the feet. He's giving me Super Trooper vibes. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Mustache rod. Mustache rods. Oh, the MRI. Duh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have to keep me in check, low-key, because my ADHD brain, the chat is great for my ADHD brain. Thank you, Nicole. The MRI we did, it was scheduled, we went to it, we got the disc, we didn't get the report, and we scheduled him a follow-up with his doctor with just the disc, and when they looked at it, they were like, yeah, we don't really see anything wrong with you. But when we got the report back, the report basically says a hell of a lot more than we don't see anything wrong. So what do you do with that? Like, what do you do in the primary care? Which I don't know if it's because he doesn't have insurance and like he's self-pay and like the indigent expired. Like, I don't know if they're just like, yeah, we don't see anything because they don't want to fuck with him because he doesn't have insurance or what. But like the report is dead ass like, the graft looks like it's not healing properly. His meniscus look like it is totally flipped. It looks like a serious tear. Like, they put all kind of stuff in the report. And so I'm like, how did y'all look at the disc and y'all didn't see anything wrong, but the report is like this long of everything that they see wrong? I don't get that. So it's just like, it just makes you wonder, like, what do you do? Low-key, I was like, maybe you should utilize, like, the people that did his MRI is a whole surgery center, and they have their own, like, primary care in there. I'm like, maybe you should just transfer to the ones that seem like sounds like they wanted to commit some, it could have been. Yeah, so that's who we went back to, that surgeon, the one that did his first surgery, but they were like, we don't see anything wrong. So I don't know. Me and my little family played that game you play with your kiddo. Such a fun game, and I see nothing but love. The sock game, y'all gotta play the sock game. You put a sock on each person's leg, and then you both have to wrestle, or you both have to get the sock off the other person. Whoever gets the sock off first wins. It is so funny. Your husband is skinny.
Thanks.
It's because he's on them skinny shots. He's cheating.
I just ain't eating. I am not hungry.
I know, I've been like, you gotta eat, bro. Ooh, y'all in my mug. This is not even the best part. It's not even the best part. It says, Jesus loves you, this I know, but everyone else thinks you're an asshole. No, it just says Jesus loves you, but everyone else thinks you're an asshole. I did not say it. The cup did. Yes, the protein. See, Heather said, gotta make sure you have protein on the shots. We did get protein shakes today, because I'm like, if you're not gonna eat, you gotta at least be putting something in your body, dude. It'll be like 6 p.m. He's like, I'm so nauseous. I'm like, I wonder why, because you haven't ate at all. I would be nauseous too. You missed the code word, Colleen? I'm sold on the cup. Oh, I wish I could remember. What was her freaking name? It was a girl that reached out to me on TikTok, and she made me like a shit ton of like, I love Jesus, but I like to say fuck. Like, it just right up my alley. Like, a lot of stuff like this, and I cannot remember her name, and I want to shout her out, but I can't remember what it was. It's been a while. Somebody said, don't speak of the code word.
Somebody asked about kids. How are they doing?
The kids are good. Driving us crazy, as always. But they're good. Sam's Club makes a really good protein drink. It's their vanilla milkshake ones. You can blend them up with some Greek yogurt and other stuff. It's like the Members Mark brand? I didn't even get those because I wasn't sure if they good. I wasn't sure if they good.
Somebody asked, how was the puppy?
Yeah, there is no code word anymore. The one that we rehomed and then we got back, we just rehomed him again, honestly. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We just dropped him off today, though, at an obedience school. Somebody else has something on my nails, I think, unless that was a delay over here. We did just drop him off at an obedience school today. He will be there for 6 weeks. Because I told y'all we rehomed him, and then she ended up giving him back. And I just knew at that point, like, if we have to keep him. He's meant to be our dog, because you rehome him and then you end up getting them back. They're meant to be your dog. But I cannot keep him without him going through some kind of, like, obedience school. He needs it. He needs it. Did I tell y'all, I think, like, when we got him, I mean, he's a full-blooded pit, so they say. I don't know. We got him at the Dollar General, and usually when you pick up random dogs at the dollar store, it may or may not be what the person is telling you, but I think that he's definitely, what do you think, a full-blooded pit?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he is.
Blue-nosed pit?
We've never had a full-blooded pit. I've always heard people say, like, pit bulls are aggressive breeds, and I've never believed that either. I've been like, no, that's bullshit. It's all about how you train them and how you raise them. I don't believe that anymore. I do think that they got a little spicy in their bloodline. I think it comes with it. It doesn't mean I think he's gonna like attack somebody, but I just think it's there. I think he's got the potential, and if we don't hone in on it and correct it, I think that it could turn into something that is hard to control at some point, because he's a little spicy. So yeah, he had to go to obedience school. He had to go. He's a good boy. I mean, he's a great dog. He really is. Caitlin. Hey, girl. Hey. He's a good dog. I think, like, with our other two, just watching them interact and seeing how he don't play no shit. Like, he's not backing down. You can tag team on him all you want, but when he gets up, it's go time. And he don't let up. And that scares me. It scares me a little bit. Like I say, he's got that spicy in him. And it just scared me. I was like, at some point, I really think that him and my other dogs are going to brawl. And he's going to win. And I don't like that. So. All right. Locking in. Tub scrub. Was you cleaning the tub, Jasmine? She, like, got the phone set up on the back of the tub while she's, like, scrubbing it. How long have I had the statue behind me? 13 years now? Are you talking about a dog or Sean?
You think I need obedience training?
I'm trying to love that super sticker, though. Thank you. At Ariel's at work, 15-minute break. Good looking people. Thank y'all. Oh my gosh, it's not through the app. Jessica, delete that damn app right now, girl. It was a great idea. It did not work out. So we have a website. It should be pinned at the bottom of your screen, but it's blessedmomanddad.com. Very easy to remember. Everything is done on that app. I mean, that website. I'm hoping that we'll have an app again, but we have a developer that works like full time for us now. And so I'm hoping later on, like once this gets going in a smooth routine, that we can eventually have like an app too. So you guys don't have to go to a website, but you can add the website to your home screen on your phone and it looks like an app. I have a pit. Her name is Diamond. We adopted her from my sister and she's so well trained. She shakes hands, sits, lays, love kids and other animals. I love that. I know they're not all crazy. Like, and ours ain't crazy either. He just, I can see this thing in him, like this. Like I said, he's just a little spicy. I need to get my nails done. Seeing yours every week makes me miss mom. The website is the best one I've ever seen. You did so good. It was Bob the Builder. I mean, I definitely like gave my 2 cents and we tweaked a lot of the design and like the layout, but we got to give him the credit. We love him, God. We love him. Thank you. Is it Moises? He got that dog in him. Talking about Draco. He got that dog in him for real. For sure. The info in the shorts. Walmart. Alpha dog. It's in his DA. It's in his DA, dumbass. DNA. Walmart. Schwalmart. And I cut the built-in underwear out of them, obviously, because yes, I'm drinking coffee. I know, Mark, it's terrible. I said I wasn't going to do this anymore with y'all, and here I am.
Me too.
And I made him do it too. I was like, you have to get coffee too because I'm trying to be up with your ass all night as well. Like, there's no way, because every time we do this, he passes out and I'm still up, going 90-0 like this. It's unfair. So I was like, get the coffee. Get the coffee now. And he did. See, he doesn't need obedience school. He don't be listening to me. Or either he just tunes me out. I don't know.
Tune you out.
I need your insight on websites to use to build apps. I need one for my business. The one that I used to build my app was called Dotw. I mean, sure. Like, I recommend it, kind of. But not really. It's hard. It's hard. It's supposed to be this drag-to-drop app builder. No. Nope. I still see it. Drop it again and I'll pin it. Oh wait, there's Priscilla's.
Oh, it just dropped.
There we go. But yeah, Dotw also has like developers that work for them that you can hire. You pay them hourly and you get on like a video call. You show them like what you got done on your app, what you need help with. And I was spending so much freaking money paying them developers hours to help me with like, and an hour is just not enough time. Like, you don't get a whole lot done in an hour. And like, we just could not get that app right. Like, it got to the point where I was just pouring money into it and we were getting nowhere. And then Bob the Builder just fell into my lap. It's the craziest thing. So I'm so glad I don't have to worry about that anymore. But Dotw was the only one that I tried. Selective hearing, somebody said. Love the blue on the nails. Thank you. I like the pulled look. Like, see y'all, can y'all see the little drops? Hold on. Like the little water drops on it. And the starfish. I know all the guys on here are loving this show and tell. Can you fart the alphabet for my brother? Dude, I wish I could. I cannot fart on demand. I'm envious of people that can burp on demand, though. I'm gonna be real.
I can do that.
Becky says, can I ask if you have to be from the U.S.? You do as of right now, but I'm literally planning on eventually opening that up. It was just different when I wasn't the one that was running the platform on the back end. Like, when we were using like Spotfind and GoFundMe, I didn't have to worry about all that on the back end. But it's like a lot on this end, like compliance wise and structure. And right now I can only do US. I just have to figure out how we can open it up, because there's just different, like you were talking about, like currency swaps for some people, different, like I think tax forms. I don't know. But I really do hope that we're able to open it up, because we do have a lot of people in the group that are from out of the US. I just couldn't do it like right away. Keep posting because it's going fast. Cruise, are you still taking deposits? Yes, I think July 31st. So I need to be making posts about this in the group. I'm slacking. But July 31st is the deadline, I think, for everything. So like there's deposit. I don't know if there's. You're gonna reach out to our retreat girl, because you can tell I don't know anything about anything right now. I know July 31st is July 31st is the deadline. I think everything has to be paid in full by that date, but I'm not entirely sure. If you go into the group and scroll down to the retreat post, you should see a link on there to fill out a Google form, and then our retreat girl will get back to you. Is it hard to wear my hair up with the extensions? No, my tracks just hang out. And I was not wearing it up for a long time because I was like, I'm not trying to walk around with my tracks out looking white and trashy, but now I just really don't care. I'm like, you know what? I really don't care. And now I understand why other girls do that, because they don't care. Because who cares? If you see my tracks, no, you didn't. Clip-ins? No, they're the butterfly weft. The hair clip in the back. I got a hair clip on?
No.
I'm so confused. Jessica, don't let your social anxiety keep you from going on the retreat. You are not going to be the only one on the retreat that has social anxiety. Sean has social anxiety and he's going, you know?
I just don't care. I'm just gonna go.
Oh, Sean had a clip. You had a hair clip? Oh. Ew. Summer got that one. That is so gross. Why are y'all talking so nasty in here, bro? Thinking that the mods ain't about to get on their ass. Y'all are so dirty. Y'all are dirty. Sarah, he's good. He just, like, the MRI does not look good. And so, I mean, we're hoping he doesn't need another surgery, but the MRI report is saying that his graft doesn't look like it's healing the way that it should. And so that kind of sounds like, to me, they're going to have to go back in. Shannon, stop. You are beautiful. All right. I feel like there's a few things. Yeah, the mods are really quick with it. And the only reason I've seen them is because I'm clicking view message. They like get it out before I see it, but I'm nosy. I kind of just like, I just want to see what they said. And and they're nasty. It's like nasty stuff. You nasty. Yikes, I'm guessing he will. I've had 6 surgeries just on my left knee. Like ACL stuff. Oh my gosh. Are you better now? Like, I'd hope so after 6. Thank you, Carmeletta, for the finger heart. All right, there was hello from Florida. I didn't make a list because I thought I would remember, and that was my bad. I should not do that again. I should definitely have a list. After a total replacement, I'm good, but it was rough. I deadass was like, I'm about to fly you to Thailand and buy you a new knee for $30 because this is crazy. This is crazy. So I wanted to tell you guys, if you are filling out the application and you're not sure if you filled out the right one, which right now, if you go to the application status checker, it's going to be giving you the status check for this upcoming week because I've already opened up applications for the next week. So once I close this one, I go ahead and open up the next one. But there is an application status checker tool is built into the website. When you go to the website, it's in the menu bar. I got Bob to add that in there because it wasn't before. It was at the bottom. So it's in the menu bar when you go on the website. There's an application status checker. I love these little gifts. These are so cute. And you should be able to put the email in that you applied with, and it will let you know if your application went through, if it's verified, if everything's good. It's going to let you know all of that. And then we also have a help desk on the website. And I also just added like the little AI help desk too, which it's not perfect. I have to perfect it as we go. I have to like teach it what to say. And so there's like an AI little thing on there where you can ask it simple questions, and it should be able to do it for the most part. If you see anything weird, screenshot it, send it to me so I can obviously fix it. But then there's also a section on there where you can email me directly, and that is amazing. Please keep using that. I love that y'all are using that. It's just way easier for me to help people individually when you go through the help desk. Like Facebook comments, I really try, but I suck at that. People I follow in other countries don't let USA people in their giveaways and stuff. I don't think like it's not impossible for us to open it up outside of the US. It's just there's just like a lot of things that go into that I need to make sure that I'm educated on and before I like open that up, you know? I'm definitely not opposed to letting people out of the US. I can't get it to work. It tells me every time I don't have an application. However, I do get the email after applying that I applied. If you're putting, you also have to apply every week too. So just make sure that you guys are applying weekly. And then if you're putting in your email into the application status checker and it's telling you you don't have an application, then there's not one. And there's a chance that when you submitted it, you spelled your email wrong. Like you put .con instead of com. I've seen people put like a random or like a dot at the end of com. You can tell that people don't mean to. They're just typing in a hurry, and it's going to take that email. So when you go to the status checker and you put in your email, and let's say you put it in right that time and it's like you don't have one, you don't have one. Just apply. Like go back and apply again. If it tells you it's not there, it's really not there. Like I promise you it's not there. He has Smarties. Thank you, Moss. And Crystal. I need to get my nails done and take inspo from Brooks when I go. I get all my stuff off Pinterest. I have like a whole album and I just like throw them in there. All right, what else? There was a few things, not a really long list. Does he like sour candy? The gummy sour Skittles are fire. You don't like sour candy, do you?
Not really.
I love sour. I was like, what? Sean has no candy?
I got candy.
What kind of drugs do we use?
What?
They asked what kind of drugs that we use. Thank you, Shells. Oh no, nothing on the underside this time. Last time we had the white with the navy blue hearts. I just got those taken off. His reaction. I was just waiting on him to say something. That's why I asked him. I was like, what kind of rugs do we use? Just seeing what he was going to say. Did you say anything?
No.
All of them, honestly. Alright, what was I going to say? Make sure you guys are applying every week. I will tell you the list was like super slim this week. So if you applied, the odds are going to be in your favor tonight for sure. Definitely better odds tonight than we've ever seen because there was definitely not a lot of applications. I think that a lot of people thought that they only applied once and it stays. And that's not how it works. So every week your applications get swiped and then we open it up and then it goes again. I was going to tell y'all, you do not have to put a story in every time. That like story is optional. The other thing, that story is not the story that goes on your campaign. So I've had people message me saying, can I change my story? And you don't need to. It's really just for me to see on the back end. If you're the mom and the dad of the week, you'll get to actually create your own campaign and put your own story on there and attach a picture. So you don't have to change that. If you messed up, I'm late, but I'm here. That's all that counts. You have to verify your email the first time. So if the first time that you apply that email, it's going to ask you to verify it. That's just to weed out people like mass applying with like a bunch of random emails or like bots, that kind of stuff. So it does require like a human to go in and verify that email. And then after that, you're fine. Like every week, use that same email. It's registered to you and your account. And then you'll be good to go. Yes, very detailed FAQ on the bottom of the website. The website is pinned at the bottom of the chat. applications are open for the next week, so you guys can go apply now. Like, those are open. The website doesn't let us look back on the list. Oh yeah, because once I open up a new cycle, now the application status checker is for this cycle, so there's no way to check if it went through for the last cycle. Which, even if you checked it right now and you didn't make it on there, there's not anything I could do because it's closed now. But like now, you guys can apply and then check. I've been following for over a year now. I was feeling down this evening and remembered it's Sunday. Definitely lifted my spirits. Period. I feel like the weeks are moving so fast, and I think it's because we do moms and dads Tuesday to Tuesday now. So I feel like I'm doing things on Tuesday and then on Sunday and then again on Tuesday. I don't know. The weeks just feel like they're flying now. I look forward to this group every week. I can't wait for the Bible group to start back up. I know y'all probably don't think I'm ever going to start it back up, but I am. I promise I am. What if I accidentally applied with my other email address, but I'm signed in with my regular one? If you applied with 2 different emails, use the help desk on the website and message me that, because that is going to show as like a duplicate entry on the back end, especially if you're using like the same first and last name with the same phone number, like those. Because when you apply, it like creates an account for you as an applicant. And so like every time you apply, like if you change your Facebook URL, it updates on our end. If you change your phone number, it updates on our end. So if you did do 2 different emails, send me a message on the help desk on the website so I can go in and like manually fix it. I've been on the fence of joining the Bible study, but I feel like I'm getting closer to God. I would love to be a part of it. You should definitely be a part of it. And it's not, we call it Real Raw God Talk because we're not actually like sitting in the Bible and like reading from that. And at first, I think I called it Real Raw Bible Talk, but then I changed it to God Talk because I was like, I think I just feel more comfortable with all of us just talking about our God journeys. Like, I don't want to make it super churchy. Like, I just want it to be a bunch of real, raw humans showing up, talking about God together, talking about our experience, what we believe, what we don't believe, what works. You know, like, I think God journeys are so individualized. So I was like, I think I just want to go that angle. And I'm not a pastor, and I just don't, I like don't take that lightly, like opening up the Bible and sitting down and like talking about, I don't know, it's just something that I was like, I don't know if I'm comfortable doing that because I just don't take it lightly. And I don't want my interpretations to hinder somebody else, you know? I'm in the group on Facebook, but I think I may be blocked and I cannot see your Facebook post. Yeah, if you can't see my post, then you're definitely blocked. And I could not tell you why, because I don't like write it down when I block people. You would have to try to message me somewhere else, like Instagram or TikTok. No, but I mean, like, we do. So, like, before we stopped the God Talk group, we were reading a book called, where is it? Yeah, before we stopped it, we were reading this book, Jesus Hates Religion, Finding Grace in a Works-Driven Culture. And I mean, it references scripture in here. So, I mean, you could download the Bible app. You don't have to have a physical Bible. But we were kind of doing like a book club. That was how we started it out. I don't know what we'll do when we start back, honestly. But you don't need a Bible, and if we are talking scripture, you could just download the Bible app. Bruce said, trolls, you can keep changing your name slightly after we put you in timeout, but we'll get you again. How did they do that? Are they having to make multiple YouTube accounts to be able to come back? That's crazy. That's next level determination. We love that. There are so many Bible apps. I just use I feel like it's the most popular one. That one. It's just the one that says Holy Bible on it. Sorry. My bad, shouty. Justin, you made it.
He's been here.
Okay, let's see. It's random. I'm trying to scroll up. Prayers for my family. We're going through a lot right now. Love this group. You guys pray for joy. Have you had the same issue where people are messaging the mom and dad for money since they were chosen? I haven't had any of that happen. Not this time. I have a Sean also, and they are awesome. It was a dad in a different group, and the wife is in BAM. I guess I missed a comment about that. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Your favorite non-believer here. Can't wait to talk spiritual journeys in the God Talk group. I'm so excited. Shoot. Hold on. We will have to do a summary of where we left off on the book or start over since it's been so long. I know. I feel like I'm not even going to remember where we left off. Sean, how's your knee? Do you have to have another surgery? I'm sorry if I missed the topic. We did talk about it a little bit, Becky. We don't know. His MRI did not look good at all. So we're going to call his doctor tomorrow and then try to get him an appointment and then figure out what the next steps are, because the report is saying that the graft is not healing properly, and it's saying that his meniscus is like totally flipped and turned, and honestly it was a lot. It was not encouraging at all reading through the report. We were both kind of like, well, this is not good. So all right, what else? Make sure you apply every week. Oh no, it's just a goal. So like it's just like little goals that I added on there. I just thought it'd be super fun to like have a little goal and like get hyped up. Once they hit 5, then it goes up to 10, and then once you hit 10, it just like adds a goal every single time we hit it. He had the cadaver. Gotta try that Wolverine stuff. I did order him the BPC 57, I think it is. So we'll I love that. That's so cool. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Jasmine.
Somebody asked about an email.
An email. What are they saying?
Why last week a different email and this week still verified? My new email, does that count?
I don't know if I applied last week with a different email than this week, but still verified my new email. Does that count? I know I've asked. So we get a reply. Carmen, just message me on the help desk on the, like, go to our website on the bottom and click the chat and then message me just so I can check, because those things do get flagged as duplicates on the back end. If it's like same first and last name, same phone number, but then there's like 2 different emails that'll like flag it. So I just need to go in and check it for you. If it is flagged, we can manually get it unflagged. But if you guys applied with like 2 separate emails, definitely message me, because asked if wife and husband could be the mom and the dad of the same week. Yes, like if you're a mom, or if you're married and both you and your husband apply, and for whatever reason, like you both end up getting it, yes, like you would be your mom and dad. Everything is random. We have never had that happen in here before, though. I think that people keep thinking about the time that we had a mom in this group get it, and when she was up on our week, her husband was in another blessing group, and he was actually up as the one in their group too. So they ended up being up at the same time, but it was in 2 separate groups. Oh, sorry, hold on. Thank y'all for all the little sticker gifts. Hold on. Let me heart these. When the group restarted last time, was it slow to start again like it has been this time? No, this is probably the slowest that it's ever been. And I could not tell you why. Like, part of me feels like because everything has just been so chaotic and there's been so many changes, and people are probably just sitting back and making sure that shit's not gonna get shut down again, because if you were here for it, it was chaos. It was extremely chaos. Like, every time we tried another avenue, it would get shut down. And so a lot of people were kind of investing their time and energy and money and trust into it, only for like midweek it to get shut down. And so in my mind, I just think people are like, well, let's make sure that this one doesn't get shut down, you know? So, and I don't blame them for that, sitting back and watching that. I also think that's a blessing in disguise. Just email through the help desk. I got you, Carmen. Yeah, so I think that's got a lot to do with it. I don't know. I've had the same thoughts though. Like, I've kind of wondered, like, damn, like, where's like our people at? Like, where's our people that we've been riding this out with this whole time? Like, there was a point when we had regularly and consistently 10 to 15,000 donors, like people that were giving every week, and that has gone down a lot. And I've had like the same thought. I've kind of been like, damn, like, I wonder, you know, where everybody's at. And I just think like it has a lot to do with that. Or it could be something that I literally don't know. And I was going to talk about that. Yeah, we will get there. I was going to talk a little bit about that tonight too. About how, like, I had this epiphany earlier this week where I was like, you know, we, it could have been they were in it for the wrong reasons too, for sure. And then all the craziness too, like, who knows? I try not to like think too much about it, because I'll overthink and then I'll get in my head, and like, none of it matters, because what we're doing is fucking phenomenal. Like, regardless. I mean, even if mom and dad end up with $1,000 each week, that's amazing. That's incredible. That's a mom and a dad that didn't have $1,000 before they came in. And I just think that that's life-changing for some families. For some families, they might not think $1,000 is a lot, but if $1,000 was deposited into my bank account today and I didn't have to do anything for it, I would be like, hallelujah, praise the Lord. Thank you. You know, so I think what we're doing is amazing, and it would be fucking amazing if we could get back to $90,000 in a week for sure. But I still think the vision here and the foundation of what we're creating is huge, and we're going to lose people and we're going to gain people, and there's going to be people who were religiously putting their name on the list every week, and then they're kind of like, I'm done with this. Like, you honestly, you really got to be here for the community. And I've said that from the start. This is not, the money is just the vessel. Like, whether you do the God thing or whether you don't, God is using the money as a vessel. That's what I believe. And so it gets people here, and there are a lot of people who stay only for that. But I think there are a lot of people who leave because of that too. You really got to be here for the community part of it. Because that's what it is. It's seeing these moms and dads. It's seeing their stories. It's knowing that you're playing such a massive part in their story, like in this part of their journey, with just $2. Like, it's crazy. And I was going to talk a little bit about that tonight. Will I be eligible? Carmen, I don't know. I would have to go look right now, and I'm not going to do that on live, but I will check your messages tonight and get back to you. Are we able to share our story live in the group instead of our personal page? What do you mean, Ashley? Like, if you wanted to go live in the group? Like, if you were the mom of the week, you could go live. I love it when we have people go live. Wait, what did I miss? Hold on. Priscilla, what did you say? Oh, a backpack drive or something, school clothes for kids. 100 is a long shot. Wait, Lindsay, were you our Christmas mom? Is that what you're saying? You have to be here for the right reasons. Blessing $2 from everyone is a game changer. I was Bless a Mom for Christmas last year. I love that. Yeah, sharing your story is optional. Oh, but what I was saying, I had this like epiphany earlier this week where I was like, the economy sucks right now. Like, we know this. And everybody is talking about it. It's everywhere. Like, everybody's talking about how shitty the economy is, how hard it is to pay bills, how you get ahead just to be behind again. Like, you see it everywhere. Like, it's on my TikTok scroll, it's on Facebook. It's like it's a very shared like struggle for everybody. Like, I don't think anybody goes to the grocery store unscathed. Like, we all walk out like, fuck, you know? And I got to thinking about it, and a lot of people say things like, oh my gosh, like all these billionaires, they could just like, they could cure homelessness, or they could fix homelessness. They could, help all these single moms. Like, all these billionaires, they could just, solve world hunger just like this, or the government could do this, or the system could do this, or the system could do that. And as I was thinking about it, I was like, but we are doing what they're not. Like, we've already created the system that allows us to help everyday ordinary people who are just struggling to go to the grocery store and buy food to make sure that their children are not hungry. We're doing that. We're cracking the code. We're beating the system, and we're doing it with $2 $2, y'all, that's it. But we don't need a billionaire to pass out millions of dollars to random people. We don't need the government to give us a handout. I'm not saying that everybody in here don't need it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying we've already created something that allows us as a population, as a community of average, ordinary, everyday people that want to be a part of change, that want to be a part of something different. We want to be able to help other people. And 99.9% of us don't have the funds to do it. Like, you can't. If a billionaire can't do it, like, we're sitting here like, well, there's no way I can do it. So it's got to be Elon Musk. It's got to be, but it doesn't have to be them. We're doing it here, and we're doing it with $2. And I feel like a lot of the people in here, not on this live, because probably most people on here are donating, but I think a lot of people think $2 ain't much. They're not going to give it. They're just going to apply and move on with their life. But we've seen it time and time again that it does add up. And when the majority of everybody is thinking their $2 doesn't make a difference, then this movement doesn't live anymore. We were able to collectively come up with $90,000 for Nisha, who was a homeless mom at the time. And we did that with $2. We didn't break our banks to do that. And so my epiphany is, we're doing it. We're already doing it. So we can stop complaining about the billionaires. We can stop complaining about the government, even though they suck. We can stop complaining about all these things because we've already created the system here. We've already created the system here. Even if everybody can't be the mom and the dad of the week, you're playing a part. You're the change. You're the change. Like, I'm trying not to say too much because I don't want to like speak visions and like dreams out loud, because I think that that's dangerous. But I also just have this like overwhelming sensation and feeling that Bless Mom and Dad is going to be like a big thing. Like, and I think that there's going to be a lot of things that come out of this that end up being that thing that change that system, that cracking the code, that allowing everyday ordinary people to be a part of something bigger, but also witness everyday ordinary moms and dads be able to get groceries this week, be able to pay their bills this week, be able to put a deposit on a house and get out of an apartment this week. You know what I mean? Like, we've already created it. It's here. It's right here. We're a part of it. We just need to lock in. We just need to lock in. Like, but again, like, even a mom and a dad getting $1,000 a week, that's $1,000 that she didn't have to go bust her ass for. She didn't have to miss time away from her family for. It's a huge thing. So if I was going to ask you guys to do anything for the Bless a Mom and Dad movement and for the community, it would be go out and talk about that part of it. That like we are kind of cracking the code over here. We're kind of breaking out of this system, you know, like we don't need billionaires. We don't need the government. We just need each other. That's it. And that's the cry of the world right now, right? Why can't we just all come together? If we would just all come together, then we could be like, fuck the government. But we're doing it. We're doing it. That's what we're doing. But people have to do it. They got to show up. It's not going to work if people don't show up. And so my question is, if you have the opportunity to show up and be better than the government and be better than the billionaires, would you do it? That's what this is. It's like, would you do it? And like, this is it. This is a part of doing it, dude. This is a part of doing it. And I'm not saying that like these billionaires don't go out and do nice things. I said Elon Musk because he's the one that I see get roasted the most. I'm not saying that man don't do anything. I don't know. I don't follow him around. I'm almost positive that with the amount of money that he has, he's definitely giving money to people. I don't see how you wouldn't. Like, I'm sure that he is. But we don't need Elon Musk to save the world, y'all. Like, we don't need the government to save the world. Like, we can do this. We can do it. And I would say, like, promote that about Blessed Mom and Dad. I'm really trying to stop promoting the money part of Blessed Mom and Dad because I think that I think from the very start of this movement, the money was like crazy. That was the hype. It was like, holy shit. Like, we just all came together and collectively gave Mom $90,000. Why would you not scream that from the rooftops? But I think it's attracting in a different dynamic of people, which is fine because it's the vessel and God's going to do what God's going to do through it regardless. Even if 90,000 people come in and 80,000 of them are not in it for the community, but 10,000 are, it's a win. But I am going to try to stay away from like screaming about like the money part of it, like talking about the money part of it, but talking about the fact that we've created something here that allows us to essentially, you know, what's the phrase? Conquer the system, beat the system. I don't know. We're pulling families out of poverty, you know, like it just, and we're doing it. It's not like one billionaire gets to be like, I helped a single mom this week. It's like, no, all 10 to 15,000 people that gave $2 this week, we did that. We did that together. So I would say push that, you know, push the fact that everybody swears that they want everybody to come together and be the change. But when they're given the opportunity to come together and be the change, they don't want to do it because it's not their turn. But what about me? And that might be a lot of it too. I don't want to give because I deserve it more and I'm pissed off. Like, there are probably some people that watch it and they get angry seeing that somebody else that they think is not worthy of the blessing that we get it. And I'm sure that is hard to watch if you see someone on there that doesn't seem like they're struggling very much while you're getting evicted. It sucks. I'm sure it does suck, but you've got to lock in and you've got to find like something inside of you that says that just wasn't for you. That wasn't your time. Like, you're going to be blessed elsewhere. Majority of the blessings that people get out of this community is not Mom and Dad of the Week. It's things that happen outside of the group. And I might not see your heart posture, but God does, or the universe, if you do, you know, or your creator, whoever you believe in, whoever you think put us on this earth, they're all knowing. And it's just like, we just got to check that, you know, like we just got to check that. Learn to be grateful. It could always be so much worse, you know? And I think that's, to be honest, I had an ugly heart when I first started, but you, Brooklyn, you have changed my heart. Tabitha, I don't even think it's me, dude. I feel like I gotta give God all the credit. I'm just showing up and just like speaking what's on my heart, and I think everything that gets laid on my heart is because God's laying it on my heart. And I don't know. I'm glad that somebody brought that up though, because I think it was like a good segue into tie my hair back. Why you don't like it? Does it look trashy? Can you see my mullet, or am I playing with it too much? I can't help it. I've never had this much hair. So I'm like, I'm that bougie bitch now. I like walk around like this. I can't help it. Don't judge me. I know, I was like, I'm about to cry too. I'm trying to like, I know it's getting a little emotional. But yeah, whoever brought that up, I feel like it was good that we brought it up, because if you've been here from day one, I know you're seeing it. I know it sucks. Like, I know, and I was like, it was getting to me too, and I had to clock it. I was like, girl, because there's not been one mom and dad since we started that messaged me and was like, damn, I really wish this was 90,000 and not 4. No, they're so grateful. I thought that spider was up there, y'all. There was a spider on my ceiling before we started this live, and I thought I saw him above my head. Now I got the heebie-jeebies. And I don't mess with spiders. Like, I leave them where they're at. I'm not doing it. My neighborhood wants to wish everyone a happy July 5th. Is that a holiday that I should know about that I don't? And I don't know why Sean just, like, left me hanging. Like, what? Oh, Venezuela, Independence Day. Oh, historically, I don't know if this is it. Historically, in New York, the 5th of July was observed by black communities to celebrate the state's emancipation from slavery. A tradition stemming from the danger of racist violence during July 4th gatherings. Damn, I did not know that. The more you know. Sean had to go get some nerds. I don't know where the hell he went. He straight up dipped out. Cody Posey. Wait, was you the one that beat me out on Top Donor this week? I think that was you. Every week I, like, donate to the moms and dads and I get, like, the Top Donor badge and I'm just, like, sitting there, like, with my ego and I'm like, yeah. And then, like, the dads both weeks have gone in and gifted more than me and I'm like, damn. The start of spooky season. My kid said, are you watching Brooklyn again? They're catching on to my Sunday night routine. He had to poop. No, because really, where is he at? Like, because we're about to do Mom and Dad of the Week, and I need him in here. Girl, I was crying a bit. I think being a part of this group just shows that blessings are on the way. Even if you're not chosen this week, blessings can come outside of the group. I think that's the hardest part of the group for people is to come in and be happy for somebody else. It really is a heart posture thing, man. Like, this group just, like, it just humbles you. I think it just makes you check yourself a lot. Yeah, it's really about clapping for somebody else even when it's not your turn. And then honestly, like, having conversations with God about it, because I think that it's very valid to be in a shitty situation financially and then see someone else be blessed and feel like a little bitter, okay? Like, we're not perfect humans. We can say it. And I'll say it. There's been plenty of times in my life that I've been struggling and saw other people winning and it sucked. So I think that's just an opportunity for growth. And I think it's an opportunity to question God, like, and be like, yo, what the hell? Hello. Like, yoo-hoo, down here. Did you forget about me? Like, say that. Why not? I mean, he could take it. He can take it. And a lot of the times it's like angry prayers get answered more than the nice ones where you're like, our Father who art in heaven. Like, sometimes I'd be like, damn, you are whooping my ass out here. Why? Like, what did I do? I just think those are real. So someone sent me 100 this week so I could go to the local fair, and I went and had so much fun. I could even buy food too. That is a freaking win. To be able to go to the fair and buy food, that's rich, right? That's rich. So we've been having conversations with our children lately because Braun's like, I want to be rich. I want to be rich. And I'm like, Braun, we are rich. And he's like, well, we don't live in a mansion. And I'm like, bro. Like, so we've been having to sit down and have conversations with him about what rich really means, you know? And that it's not all this materialistic shit. That has nothing to do with it. And that if that's the only thing that you're chasing, you are going to be disappointed when you get it. Coming from someone who has had all the luxury things in her life at one point and thought that that was all I wanted. And when I got it, it still wasn't enough. I was still empty. I was still depleted. Then got humbled and lost everything. And, like, your happiness definitely does not come from that. Having those conversations with your children, it's like beating a dead horse. They just don't get it. Like, they literally do not get it. Like, we are, yeah, I'm like, we are rich. Like, we have a roof over our head. We actually have walls and floors in this house. The house before this, there was no walls, no floors, no AC. There was no kitchen, no countertop. Like, it was completely gutted. And I say that, I'm like, you want to go back to the trailer? You want to go back to the gutted trailer with no floor? We was walking around on subfloor? You want to go back to that? He's like, oh, no. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. It's perspective. So we can all find something to be pissy about if we look hard enough. That part too. And, like, what if it's not about the money? Like, I say all the time, if you don't do God, that's fine, but I do God, and I do believe that God moves in this group. And what if these moms and dads, what if it's not even about the money? Like, again, we talk about it being a vessel. Like, it's what God uses because everybody and their grandma need money, all right? We all need money. We all want money, period. So it's going to attract people. It just is. Whether they do God or not, they're going to be here because they want money. They need money. But what if the mom and the dad is not even about the money? Like, what if it's deeper than that? What if it's more spiritual than that? What if it's a mom who was literally about to unalive herself this week? And then she gets up and she gets into a community where thousands of strangers are literally like, girl, you are worthy. Girl, we stand with you. You are everything. You deserve this. What if that's the moment where she's like, oh my God, he actually does see me. He's not ignoring my prayers. He really is here. It's so much more than money. And I think that's the other thing. It's like, if you're not here for the community, and you don't believe in something bigger than you, whether it's God or it's the universe or whatever you call it, then it is going to be very hard to be here. Like, because it just is, you know, it's something this is bigger than us. And then, like, even we've had moms, like, I've had moms get in there like, I don't feel like I deserve this. I feel like you need to give it to somebody else. And I'm like, absolutely not, because this is random and you were chosen for a reason. They're like, yeah, but I'm not struggling like other people financially. Like, I think other people deserve it more than me. And what I say to that is, but you don't know what you're about to be walking into, and he does. So if he chose you for this week, it was for a reason. You might not need the money today, but you might need the money next week. You know, like, you don't know what you're about to be walking into. So I give it away. I don't care. Like, but if you got chose, you got chose. It's not open for discussion. It's not for debate. So I believe in an all-knowing God, and I think he knows a hell of a lot more than me. And that's why we keep it random. That's why it's like I cannot, in good faith, pick people. All right, let me go see where the hell Sean is at, okay? And then we're going to do Mom and Dad of the Week. Mom and Dad of the Week. What are you doing? Whoever said that Sean was taking a shit, you was right.
What?
They was like, he's pooping. And then somebody else was like, he's taking a nap. He's getting nervous. I was like, whoever said he was shitting, you was right.
I had to poop.
And it was probably the guys that said it too. They was probably like, I just know he taking a doo-doo. Because that's all y'all do anyway, honestly.
It's the coffee.
That's why I call y'all farters, because the only thing that y'all... God, why do y'all shit 3 times a day? And you always do it when we tell you that we need you to do something. Like, hey, will you help me bring the groceries in? Or, hey, will you help me fold laundry? Like, I gotta shit. I'm like, you just shit. Like, literally 5 minutes ago. I know, but my stomach's real fucked up. Whatever. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. I think that was bred into the men DNA. Like, it's knowledge that they have that it's just bred into them to say, I gotta go take a shit anytime somebody asks them to do something. Which, speaking of being bred, and then we're gonna do this, I watched this podcast, and it was talking about rats, and how, like, rats all the way across the world that are not even from the same bloodline, not even bred the same, that these labs are, like, testing these rats to see, basically they're setting up, like, a dark tunnel and a light tunnel. The dark tunnel is the safe tunnel, the light tunnel shocks them. And they're having these they're seeing how many times the rat gets shot before it finally realizes it needs to go to the dark tunnel. And what they're finding is that over time, this is like a study that's been done over years, is these rats, like every breed of rats that comes through, like all over the world, it's taking them less time to figure out that the dark tunnel is the safe tunnel, and they're not even connected. And so what they're thinking is that knowledge, what did they say, babe? Knowledge, what they're thinking is knowledge is passed down through the species. They don't even have to be connected. They don't even have to be from the same bloodline. It's something, and this goes into like the woo-woo shit or new age, whatever people want to call it, but like quantum physics has been proven. Like, they've taken 2 particles, connected them, and then separated them like all the way across the world. And when one reacts, the other one reacts as well. Like, they're still connected. So the idea is that all rats, like, this knowledge is getting passed. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So anyways, all of that to say that all dudes, they have the knowledge passed down to them to just say they got to take a doo-doo all the time. It's like reflex. I got to take a doo-doo. That's just what I got to do. The males were going to the dark tunnel. They always learn the hard way. Interconnected. Speaking of which, once this live is over, I gotta poop. See?
Uh-huh.
See what I mean? Oh, that was Christy. Wait. No, that wasn't.
See, I held mine all day. It was ready. Good time.
Code word? Code word is interconnected.
Code words, whatever you want it to be.
The logic behind that just sent me. He's always pooping, don't let him fool you.
Yes.
All the happy poop, sent happy poop, sent happy poop, sent happy poop.
Listen. Men poop a lot. Ain't nothing we can do about it. And sometimes it's just running.
Ooh, okay, TMI. Sometimes it's just running. We could have done without that little nugget of knowledge. Could have gone the rest of my life without knowing that. And we just cleaned the toilet today, so I hope that the situation is
Good
okay.
clean now.
The code word is I be shitting.
I be shit. Knee sucks.
I tell my man when he says he's going to poop that I'll see him tomorrow. No, that's funny. I've said that before. I gotta see you in 6 hours. You know it's bad whenever they get off the toilet and they can barely stand up.
Yeah, legs are numb, boy. Yeah, sleep.
Sean is laughing so hard. I'm over here with a personal fan on AC, but he's got a blanket. I know. We have the ceiling fan on and a window unit that's set on 60 all year round.
Yeah, it don't never shut off.
Y'all killing me tonight. Imprint of the toilet seat on the back of the lid. Red as hell, girl. Red as fire. Looked like an allergic reaction.
Damn red spots right above your knee where your damn elbow's been digging in, sitting there so long, looking at your phone.
I like when he goes in there without his phone. He's like, will you bring my phone? I'm like, no. No, I will not. Pinch it off. Let's go. We got shit to do. No pun intended. No, I take it to him.
That's our sanctuary.
Not the allergic reaction. I'm so serious, though, Darlene. Every time my kids go, where's that? Everyone's like, probably the bathroom.
Read this shampoo bottle.
Dude, and we used to do that. Y'all, I've been thinking about getting a landline.
Yeah.
But they just made it so hard to, like, go anywhere without your phone now. Like, even if you just have a jitterbug. And, like, you're still going to want a phone, like... I don't know. Maybe that's just the intrusive thoughts. But I'm like, what if I, like, am driving down the road and I flip my car and I'm somewhere where there's nobody and I don't have a phone? Like, phones are... It's a double-edged sword. But I just want to be that girl. I want to be that girl that just has a landline with an answer machine, too. Jitterbug. 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 No, y'all didn't miss. We're about to do it. We're about to do it. Yeah, there's really not payphones anymore.
Nope. I be shit.
Keisha, the website's pinned on the bottom of the screen and the application is on the website. All right, let's get her done. Let's get her done. One bathroom with 3 boys. Oh my god, is it Lindy? Story of my fucking life. One bathroom with 3 boys. Cause all
Bathroom with 1 girl.
Oh, whatever, bro. I'm so outnumbered and all y'all do is piss everywhere.
Who got the most shit in the bathroom?
Okay. Do you need a lot of shit, pretty boy?
Just a toilet.
You want to? He will barely even let me put anything in his hair. Like, you don't need the shelves. Yes, it's my dad. I don't know why y'all keep asking. What was we talking about the other day with BG? About you grooming me? But, like, how do we get on that topic? It was something was said, and then
I don't know.
I just stopped messing with my hair. I know y'all are like, God, stop touching your hair. I can't help it. I can't help it. I love it.
Somebody said they were tired of cleaning up piss.
I know, dude. I'm so over it. And it's so funny because Braun, so he's 9, Brooks is 5. Braun's been saying this whole time he don't piss on the floor, right? Oh, it's not me, it's Brooks, it's Brooks. Well, the other day he went to the bathroom and he was peeing, and I think he only told on himself because I was right there. The door was open. And I guess he knew that he was going to have to get something to clean it up, and I was standing right in the door. And he was like, yeah, Mama, I did. I pee on the floor too. And I was like, oh, you do you? Okay. So now we can't blame it on our brother. Yeah, we're in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and I'm so grateful. I'm so humble, and I love it. And I'm like, I will stay here as long as the Lord wants me to stay here. Like, we will thug it out here for the next 10 years if we need to. But I really want 2 bathrooms. And I would love a 3rd bedroom, because the boys sharing a room is just, it's getting to that point. It's getting to that point. Y'all so damn funny. What kind of extensions is butterfly weft? And these are by Superior. If you buy them, put my code in the checkout so I can make $1. I think it's Brooklyn. I don't know, I can't remember. But Superior hair extensions. And it's the butterfly weft. I wonder if I can show y'all. I know the guys on here, y'all don't give a shit. I'm sorry. You're outnumbered. I was trying to see if I could like show you. It almost like kind of looks like a clip end on it. Let's see if I can like open that and show you. I don't think I can. It's got like little holes.
You'll
It's.
have to move that soon, ain't you?
I know. Look at my hair growing out. I don't know if I can. I don't know how to do it, but it's like it opens up and it's got these holes in it, and you like put the bead. You pull your hair through, like them old like caps out of the box out where you do your highlights. It's like you pull your hair through the little holes, and then there's like a bead that goes on, and you just pinch the bead. Does that make sense? I know, I feel like I just got these moved up, and now it looks like they're growing again. I love that. Oh, that makes me so happy,
That
y'all.
was just a week or 2 ago.
I know. Unless they're slipping, but I don't think so. No, I did not do it myself. No. How long do you leave them in? They can last up to a year if you take care of them, apparently. You just got to go get them moved up, because as your hair grows, you have to go in and get it pulled back up. I have to do tape wefts when I get done, because everything else causes my hair to fall out. Isn't it? It's so weird that everybody has a different experience, though, because I've heard tape ends make your hair fall out. I really wanted to do the keratin bonded, but that was just, I was going to have to pay for that, and these were free. So I took the free ones. The tips, yeah, Belle. That's what I would really love. I would really love that. I just need to find, like, an extension supplier that would let me get those in exchange for content. No, this is the first kind that I've tried. See? Joe said they've heard bad things about K-tips. That's what I'm saying, like,
Or K-tips.
it's like a keratin like bond, which is supposed to be good for your hair, but I think like you put it in it and you like melt it. You have like this tool that like melts the keratin to your hair, which makes it look natural. You don't see the tracks. Like, I think it gives you a 360, like you can wear your hair up without seeing the tracks. Did I have a good 4th? I did, Jesse. I did. I had a great 4th. We went over to a friend's house, and so it makes you. We went over to a friend's house. He had a pool. We grilled. We had hot dogs and chicken, and we let the boys swim with the girls and saw some fireworks, and then we came home last night. Spent our, 2nd, 4th of July sober. Right? Yes. Did you act bougie? When? I always act bougie, girl.
This our third.
Third 4th of July?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Would you ever consider having all past moms and dads be open to still allow others to donate? I can't remember why we decided to close them out completely.
Something about the payments though, man.
I think, I want to say there was like a few reasons that we decided to close it out. I think one was like if I leave it open, that's like leaving like past campaigns, past payouts, past just things for me to always have to go and do. Again, I'm like a one-man show outside of Bob the Builder and our mods. So I think it was going to be more work. And then leaving it open, which, I mean, that was just, that one's irrelevant. Never mind. I think that was pretty much why. I cannot remember why, because that was a conversation we had, was like, do we leave it open, do we close it? And I feel like just closing it was just kept it simple, you know? We might change that in the future. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, because how many people would realistically go back and donate? That's the question. I mean, would it be something that, like, if we leave it open, I don't know. I don't think we ever had that in the past, because in the past it was open. It was a fundraising campaign, like, so, I mean, it was open, but I don't recall us ever having people go back and really, like, donate. Do you love them? I feel like I need to go to the beach, because you can't have nails like this and not go to the beach. All right, let's do the mom and the dad of the week, okay? Because I've been yapping. Always gotta clean my camera for y'all and show you my double chin. Oh yeah, y'all could always do that. Like all their handles are attached. So you can always reach out to them privately and be like, hey, excuse me, very feminine. You can always reach out to them privately and be like, hey, I just saw your campaign. I didn't get a chance to give it to you, but I really love to. Could you send me your Cash App or your Venmo or something like that? And just gift them. Gift them that way. I feel like they would love that. Tell them that you read their story and, you know, it really resonated and you loved it. So... oh, the press-on nail strap. I was doing press-on nails for so long, and then I just got tired of doing it, so now I go get them done. There's the burp to the one who bet 100. What did they do? Did they bet that I was going to burp? This is the first time I've actually been able to sit and watch the live. Oh, yay. Usually I'm with the family for Sunday dinners and having to watch it back after. I'm so excited you got to be on here. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. No, I did not just start. It says I've been on here for 78 minutes. Are you guys ready? Drum roll. All right. Brooke Swartz. I think that's how you say that. Brooke Swartz. Corey Reynolds. Brooke Swartz and Corey Reynolds. It'd be really cool if one of them was in here. Let's see if they want to be called on live, which is our favorite part. Oh, did y'all notice that we changed the wording on the application? If you go look, so like now we have it where if they check that they want to be called on live, like it gives them more details about it, because some people were under the impression that it was a video call, and that's why they said no. So we did change that. And then Bob also put how to copy your Facebook URL in there. And he also put, there's like a few things we updated this last week. Okay, let's see if they want to be called on live. Dang, y'all already been, I got a speech impediment. Y'all already been putting in your applications for the cycle. Yeah, we only had 7,000 applications for this cycle, in case you guys were wondering. The first week we had 11,000, so it dropped a lot. Okay.
I think a lot of people misunderstood. Too.
Yeah, a lot of people thought if they verified it that they didn't have to submit anymore. And you definitely got to do it every week. Ooh, Brooke wants to be called on live. Can I see your phone? Wait, let me check the daddy. Let me check the daddy. Corey don't want to be called on live. Tired of this, Grandpa. But we get to call Brooke at least. All right. They're random. Giggly, it's all random. Okay. Oh, wait. I feel like let me make sure they're in the Facebook group. I gotta start doing that before I do that. Did I do that last week? Yeah, we did, because they didn't think that Cold Deep was in the group, right? Cool Deep? Cool Deep.
Cool deep.
Yes, you have to be in the group to be chosen. So if you guys are filling it out and you're not in the community, don't do that, because it's going to really suck. Oh god, the computer is so damn slow doing that. What did that say?
I don't know. You should be clicking.
Did you see that though?
It said something.
Something about your account requires something. Meta always be on that bullshit, so I'm always on the lookout for stuff like that. Okay, Brooke Schwartz. Corey's wife is here. Oh, is there a way to not have to retype the story each week? No, there's not. But also, the story is not for the campaigns. It's optional. I'm honestly contemplating on getting Bob to just take it off completely, because I realize how repetitive that is. I would just copy your story and put it in your notepad and paste it in, but that's really just for my eyes. Like, if you're mom and dad of the week, you get to like type in your own story on your campaign. It's not going to be that one. It's just like, just a place for people that want to share if they want to share. But I think it's just confusing. Okay, Brooke is in the group. Wait, somebody said something about Corey. Hold on. Corey's wife is here. Request to join the group today. May still be pending. All right, hold on. Corey. Okay. I don't see Corey. Oh, I have a lot of people in pending. Sorry. That was probably definitely what it was. My bad. Hold on. Wait one. He might be in the dad group though. Let me look. Because I did post in the dad group that were on the website too, and told them that they need to bring their asses over to the merge group, because we have a website and we're over there now. And they're slowly making their way downtown. Making my way downtown. Okay, Corey's in the dad group. He joined that a year ago. Let me see if he was just in the pending. He's in the dad group though, so I'm even if he's not in here, we're gonna roll with it, because he was at least over there. Oh, he's in. Okay. He was in the pending. I'm sorry, Corey. My apologies. I did not get around to my duties today. Okay. All right, we're good. Now we can make the phone calls. Y'all, you're going to have to help me remember to do that every time, because that would be awkward, I guess.
What?
Check and make sure they're in the group before we call, because, yeah, that would just be awkward. I mean, if I ever did that and then after they were not in the group, I'm sorry, I don't think I I don't think I'd be able to go. Just kidding. I just found out you wasn't in the group. Sorry. Like, we did a live call and everything. Like, got your hopes up. Darn, should have been in the group. Like, I'm going to make sure I check, but if that ever happened, I think I would just have to go join the group. Hurry up. Hurry up and join. Okay. Let's call Brooke.
Remember,
I know. I try not to dox them. A sticky note. That's so smart. Hello?
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 Hi,
Is this Brooke?
it is.
This is Brooklyn from the Blessed Mom and Dad group.
Oh my god.
It's you, girl.
Oh my god.
And you're on live. Just letting you know. What are you feeling? What's going on? Talk to me.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, girl. It's a lot. It's a big deal.
Oh my gosh. Holy crap. I'm shaking so bad. I did not expect this.
Well, you wasn't even on the live, right?
No, I was putting my kid to bed.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3 kids. I have an old, oh my goodness, I can't even talk.
She's like, I can't even think straight, girl. I don't know how many kids I got. Like,
I have a 10-year-old, oh my goodness. I have a 10-year-old that, she has a bunch of disabilities. And then I have a 5-year-old that has some disabilities, and then a 4-year-old.
is that were
So
you?
I haven't- Huh?
Were you Oh, sorry. The comments. I can't read the comments. That's rude. I'm like, it gets me distracted. But
You're
were you
fine.
putting the 4-year-old down?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was not expecting this at all.
Nobody.
This came at like such a good time.
Girl, it's always the timing. Like,
God's
it's always
timing.
God's timing, dude. Like, every time,
God's
every
timing.
time.
Holy crap, I'm shaking so bad. We've been going through so much lately financially. Like trying to get certain equipment for my oldest daughter that we can't get through insurance because insurance won't pay out for it, and there's some much needed things, and
Just not
Oh,
knowing
man.
how the hell you're gonna get it. You know, you're like, I know I need to get it because it's my kids, and I gotta
Yeah,
find a way
and
to get it. But
there's like dang near 4 jobs between my husband and I, and we're stretching ourselves thin emotionally and mentally, and it's been hard on us.
yeah.
Oh man, this is so crazy.
Where are you from?
Holy crap. I'm from Kansas. I was originally from Salina, Kansas, and then what's crazy is we moved to Missouri in March of this year to be closer to a children's hospital for my oldest daughter. And that didn't quite work out. There was a bunch of like shootings and stuff by our house and a bunch of other stuff that happened. So we decided to move back to Kansas. So it was more safe for our kids. And we were out like over $6,000 because of the whole move and everything. And ever since then, we've just been financially drained essentially, and trying to keep up on like all of our payments for our cars and stuff, and trying to also get my oldest daughter equipment for all of her needs, and trying to get everything like that done. And it's been wild.
Yeah.
But this is literally God's timing. I literally was just talking to my mom today about how stressed I was financially, and this is so crazy. Oh man.
Does your husband know about this group?
He's sitting right next to me. I had him join the group back when you guys had separate groups.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he found out about it back then, but he hasn't been active in it too much because we've been just working 24/7. And whenever I get a chance on the Sundays, I mean, I'll jump on and stuff. But today I wasn't able to because of my kiddo. I had to lay down, and he's taking forever to go to sleep.
Wow. So, wow. So, yeah, Priscilla, this is why we do this. Yes, this is the best part. Like, the freaking phone calls are just, they're everything. Like,
They are.
shoot. What was I? Oh, so you've been in the group for a while. Like, if he, so he was in there when we had separate groups. So, how long have you, do you know how long that you've been a part of it?
I think I first saw you on TikTok about like when you first started the group.
Oh, damn.
And then I requested to join the group back when like you had to, I think it was like give $2 and then have verification of the $2 that was given.
Damn, yeah, you've been here for a while then. Yeah.
I have, and like every single time I was like, man, like I cannot to watch the live and see who gets it and see like what their story is and stuff, but I never ever, like every time I gave, I never expected to like get anything in return or be picked at all. I was just leading with faith, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think anybody ever expects that they're actually going to be that mom and dad. Like I think every story we've had, they were all like taken back. They were like, I just would have never, like they were just not sitting around waiting on it. You know, they were like, they were just given to give and being generous. And then, I don't know, it's just crazy.
I literally, and I'm going to get emotional again this morning. I wasn't supposed to work today, but I needed to for just the extra income and stuff. And on my way to work, I was literally pleading with God to remove some of the burden of our financial situation. And this is him through and through.
Talk about an answered prayer and quick as hell. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. Very quick. Like, very, very quick.
That's crazy. So you said 4 jobs between you and your husband. So what, you're working 2 and he's working 2, or is he working 3?
So right now he's kind of in between 2. Like he does stuff on the side for like a farmhand sometimes, and then he works like with laser operating stuff, and then I do I clean houses on the side for a big like corporation out at a army base. And then I also work for my oldest daughter. Like I get to clock in and out with her whenever I'm not able to go to work, and so that relieves some of like the financial burden as well. But it's still like it's tiring.
Yeah. So, because you said all 3 of your kids have like disabilities, are any of them in school or able to be in school, or like are they with you?
Just 2 of them have disabilities.
Okay.
My oldest daughter, that's 10. She has spastic quadriplegic cerebral palsy. She had a stroke in utero when I was pregnant with her, and she was born at 28 weeks. And she was supposed to actually be completely mute. Her neurologist told us she wasn't supposed to like see, talk, anything, hear, nothing, and she defied every single odd put up against her.
Wow.
Yeah, she's an amazing kid. And there's like, I can't really go into detail, but there's a lot of stuff on right now through courts. She was like abused in a different home when she was younger, and I can't really say
Yeah,
too much.
no
But
worries. Yeah, you're
it was
good.
in the other parent's home, and right now we were trying to come up with the money to get stuff with that figured out to help out with that kind of situation. Even though it's majority of it is figured out, but a lot of it we still got to figure out. And then my 5-year-old, she has severe ADHD and level 1 autism, and yeah.
Yeah, you guys got a lot going on. Very busy.
Yeah, they're amazing kids, though. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah, it takes a
It's
special.
hard.
It takes a special. I say it takes a special kind of, parent to be able to like navigate those kinds of things. But at the same time, any parent I feel like would do right. You just do it, right? Like I mean, there's no
Yeah.
option. You have the baby, and you just
Yep.
take it day by day. So
Yeah, it's rewarding at the end of the day, but it's also one of those things where you're like, do I want to rip my hair out, or do I want to sit here and rock back and forth with coffee?
both,
Yeah,
both.
yeah, definitely both.
I
Definitely.
I don't have like any experience with like disabilities and like fighting insurance and stuff, but there's a girl who I met through our like Real Raw God Talk group. I don't know if you're a part of that. And
I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, and she like her son has a disability and she used to always like show up to these calls talking about how like it's just crazy like all the things that her son needed like bare minimum basic necessities for these kids
Yeah,
she
like,
could not even get. And like I said, I've never had experience with it, but it's just baffling to me. And then here you are with the same story, and I'm thinking that this is probably a hell of a lot more common than people think. And so
it's very common. Like, she, I'm so blessed because she has a case manager through her insurance, and she helps us with everything. And if we can't get it through insurance, she'll try to find like resources to where like we can get something for free or reduced price. But even reduced price, it's like everything for people with disabilities is absolutely outrageous, and so it's very hard to buy a lot of that stuff. Like we're needing to get her it's like she outgrew her special needs car seat. She is tall, she's a green bean, and we're needing to get her like a harness thing that goes on the seat, but it's like over $200, and we literally live paycheck to paycheck. We don't do anything. I mean, we take our kids to the park, and so we don't expend the extra money anywhere. If we do have extra money, we always put it towards the kids, and it's hard to afford that kind of stuff when it comes your way, I guess.
right, well I mean you're trying to make sure you keep a roof over your head and food on your table, like that's priority,
Yeah,
and then
lately it's been a struggle. Like, do we pay this bill or do we get groceries? What do we do? Like,
yeah. We were
it's been
we were
hard.
just talking about this on the live, like talking about how this community is able to like rally around just normal, average, everyday moms and dads who are just literally struggling to make it out of a grocery store, because it's like, holy
Yep.
shit, everything is so expensive. And that's just like, that's what we're doing here. And like, you're the epitome of that average, normal, everyday mom with children that have
Yeah.
needs, and you're struggling to provide those needs and doing everything that you can to provide it. Like
Yeah.
you said 4 jobs, and that's crazy to me.
Yeah, and it's
Um,
really nice. Like, I want to give props to you too, because it's really nice seeing somebody like with such a big following. Like, you're so humble, and everything you do, you move with grace, and you're not like, it's like getting on social media. You see all these influencers, and they're very out of touch with reality, and sometimes it hurts to see it because it's like man, I should be that far. I should be that successful and, stuff like that. But like following you, you're very humble about everything. And it's a really nice feeling to feel related to someone, I guess.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think I was always this humble. I've had to be humbled, but I'm glad that you said that. So,
Yeah.
Somebody said, what time is it for you?
It's 9:40.
Oh my gosh. All right. I'm like fighting my waterworks. I can't even think straight right now. So live in Kansas. You guys are working 4 jobs together, 3 kids.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said you can call Corey. Okay. Gosh, what else do you know? Sorry, y'all. I feel like I'm still getting back in the groove of the lives, and I used to just yap so much on these calls, and I had like a whole round of just different things I wanted to ask, but
Well, you can always ask for more.
I
later.
know, but I'm just trying to
You
think of
gotta
things
talk
on the
to Dad, too.
on the live that I could ask. Your story was just like super heavy. Like every mom and dad that gets chose, I know that they are meant to be our moms and dads, but then like when we get these kinds of stories, it's like a whole nother. It's just a lot. It's heavy stuff, and not that I'm mad that you shared it, but you kind of just like want to sit in it for a minute, like you don't want to like rush to be like, all right, well, we're done, because like you just shared something that I think is really heavy. And I think that there's probably, actually, I know that there's a lot of people in this group that are going to relate to your story, just because like, I mean, I don't struggle with it, but I've heard just from a few people the fight that they go through just to like get their kids things like that. So I think that there's going to be a lot of people in the group that relate. And I hope that you find like a huge support system. I'm sure you already have one. I feel like there are so many communities and groups out there that, are there for people that are going through this, but I think you're going to find another community through this week.
Yeah, we don't really, this is kind of a hard topic, too. Like, we don't really have we don't have a village. It's mainly just my husband and I, and I mean, we have my mom and my sisters, and then, some of his family, but everybody lives so far, and not a lot of, my oldest kid, not a lot of people can, lift her and transfer her, and so it's just him and I mainly, and it's very hard, but it's nice to have a community, even over social media, because it's like you want to talk about something and you normally can't because nobody relates that's around you, and so it definitely gets bottled up majority of the time.
Yeah. And then any physical community or people that want to support, you have to be able to trust them, with your children. I don't go through what you go through, but I struggle trusting people with my children. So I couldn't even imagine, children.
There's very select few people that we trust, but the ones that we do, they're very God-fearing people, and they do help where they can.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys have that. Even if you just have one person too, I mean, that's good.
Yeah, most definitely.
Is your little one down yet? I thought I heard in the background.
Yeah, he's watching Coco Melon.
Oh.
Or Bathing Finn or something like that.
Well, I am literally so excited for your week. I can't wait for you to get in there and start sharing your story, and I just can't wait to witness the love that you're going to get this week, that your family's going to get, and the financial burden that's going to be lifted off of you guys.
Yeah, we always say, my husband and I, even $5 is $5. No matter if it comes in change, if it comes in whatever comes in $5 is $5 to us. So like we don't care the amount. It's just this already feels like a burden lifted.
Yeah. No, we were talking about that earlier too. I think, well, you've been here long enough, so we were talking about like fluctuation and our gift weeks and like people showing up, and we got to talking about how like it's a blessing no matter what, you know, like even if a mom ends up with $1,000 that week, that's $1,000 more dollars than she had, and she didn't even have to exhaust herself for it. You know, it's a gift, and
Yeah.
I would, if I could get something like that deposited into my bank account and I didn't have to work for it, I would be over the moon. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
So
most definitely.
it's going to be, I mean, you're talking about a piece of equipment that's a little over $200. Like, you're 100% getting $200 this week. Like, that's not even a question.
Yeah.
So it's like there's already a financial burden that we know for sure is going to be lifted off of your family this week, and I'm just excited. I'm so excited, and I'm grateful that you shared your story. I'm glad that you said call me on live. We love when they want to be called on live, so that made me happy.
I get really upset when people are like, no, don't call me, and I'm like, dang it, I wanted to hear them.
Yeah, it's the best freaking part. It's like it's not a lottery or a raffle, but like it feels like it to people. It feels like, oh my gosh, you know, like I'm being put in this position to be gifted literal money, you know, and I didn't even have to do anything for it. It's just,
Yeah. The first thing I thought of was like when you told me who you were, I was like, oh my gosh, I can get a harness for my daughter so she can ride around safely in our vehicle now.
that's awesome. That's like,
Yeah,
God, that's
that's really nice,
that's such a
yeah.
mom thing. That's the mama in you. Like the first thing you were like, I can get my daughter this, which I tell all the moms and the dads. I'm like, you gotta make sure you're taking care of your family and stuff. For sure, like, and that's the instinct as a mom and a dad, but I'm also like, but do something for you too, like go get your nails done or go get you a little petty, like you got to make sure you do something for you too. But it just like it's a testament to you as a mom, like that the first thing you were like is, oh, I can get this for my daughter.
Yeah. Thank you guys for this opportunity. I really appreciate it, and everything that you guys do, and all the hard work that you guys put into it also.
It's worth it. These moments, it's worth it. Like, this is it for us. This is like when we get off live and I'm usually like a wreck because I gotta finally cry off camera. But these are like the moments it's so worth it to us. And thank you for being a part of it, honestly. Like, you're here, and just you being here, that I'm grateful for that. I'm just grateful that people are still here for the movement. So
Yeah, most definitely.
everybody's like, $10 challenge. Hashtag $10 challenge. Let's get it. Can we talk the dad into being called? I don't know if he's on here. I know they said I could call him, but I got to hear it from him first because I don't want to call.
I seen a bunch, but I couldn't see it from here.
Okay. I feel like we're going to talk again. So I don't know if you've like stayed in the loop of like the new process, but we go Tuesday to Tuesday now, instead of launching on Sunday. And then, well, the dad didn't message me. He hasn't said he wants to be called. So, but normally
They're saying his wife is saying that you could call, but that don't mean nothing.
Oh, well, let me see her page and see if she's messaged me.
I'm his wife. He's right here with me. Let me see if I can log into his YouTube.
Is it Kirsten? Kirsten, if you or Corey will message me on the side and just say like it's good to call, then I will. I just don't want to go based on the YouTube username because if it just like I don't want to risk somebody in here being like, oh, it's okay, and then I call and then they didn't want to be called on live. But yeah, so I'm gonna call you again. So I'm gonna end the live here in a minute, and then hopefully be able to talk to Corey tonight too. But okay, she did. She said he's good to call. Yay, we get to call the dad too. All right, I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm gonna hang up with you, and I'm gonna let like if there's anything else you want to say on the live, but I'll hang up with you and I'll call Corey, and then probably like wrap it up with Corey, and then call you back, and then we'll do like a quick chat tonight. But really, like the majority of everything will be done tomorrow.
Okay.
So, I'm so excited like, for you guys,
Yeah,
seriously.
I am too. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I'm very
It
excited. I'm
does.
just really emotional right now.
It does. I could honestly, I could hear it in your voice the second you realized it was me, and I think everybody in the live was saying the same thing. Like, they could hear your voice cracking. Like, yeah, like I can feel that through the phone. So I'm really excited for you, and I will call you probably within the next hour if you'll be awake. If not, it's not a big deal. I will call you tomorrow. Don't feel like you have to stay awake. But
No, I'm normally awake until like 11:30 midnight.
okay. All right, cool. All right, well, I'll give you a call here soon. Thank you so much for sharing your story on live and being
Yeah.
vulnerable.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
All right, girl.
All right.
Bye. I just love that. I feel like I can never cry when I'm like on the phone and I'm like talking because I'm like trying to maintain composure, but then whenever I get off, it's like it hits me sometimes. Oh, fuck. Those are just my favorite parts, bro. Alright, hold on, Corey. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Let me dry my tears, okay. Jesus Christ. Corey, you better have a sob story, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, I'm just kidding. You don't have to have a sob story. Not the 229. Sean, give your wife some sugar.
Here, take it some morning.
Sit in it for a minute. I know, like this, like I try not to like, because I don't want to make it about me. Like I don't want to be on here like, you know, but like it's hard. It's hard to like hear stuff like that and be like, it's okay. So it usually gets me after. Okay. Hopefully I did not just dox him.
Hello.
Hi, Corey.
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm tired, but I'm in shock right this second.
I bet. Wait, so was Wifey on the live the whole time?
She is.
Wow, I love that.
She's watched you. Heck, it's been almost a year, I think. Now, it got to a point where I was going to bed and she'd be on a live. I'm like, who are you watching? What are you doing? It's time to go to bed. It's late. We got to go to work. And, oh, it's just this mom thing. We sat and listened, and she got me. She said you had a dad group, and I joined it, and we thought y'all was doing a good thing. We figured we'd try to help out a little bit here and there, too. So now to get a call, that's crazy.
I bet. I look, because like it didn't show you in the merge group, so I was like, hold on, let me check the dad group real quick just in case, like, because they haven't fully like come over yet, because there's like y'all are still active over there on the post, but I checked and saw you were in there, so I was like, all right, he's good. But then you were in the pending anyway, so my bad.
That's all good. Hey, we appreciate it.
So where are y'all, because you got 229, so where are you guys from?
Where we're not from, we're everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm just kidding. No, we live in Bakerton now. We were originally in Leesburg for a while, and kind of after my grandma had passed on, she was kind of in her elder age. We decided to move over here closer to my wife's grandparents, which is over here in Bakerton, so we'd be a little closer to them. My mom and them they're still in Leesburg, so they're not too far away. But she got older grandparents and stuff this way, trying to spend more time with a little bit.
Is Leesburg, that's Albany?
Albany,
Is it Albany? Yeah.
You might as well say, yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right. So you guys are literally like in our neck of the woods. I feel like y'all are local.
Yeah, about as local as it gets, I guess.
So, all right. So tell me about like y'all's kids, like what you do for work, like, and your wife too, because I'm nosy. I want to know what she does. Like, I just tell me all the things.
Well, we got 3 kids. Our middle child doesn't live with us. We don't really get to see her much. But that's a long story on that one. But I've got the oldest one, she's 11. And the youngest one's 6. The middle child's 10. My wife, she works for Sumter Pediatrics in Leesburg, so she does a lot with that. I work for a concrete company in Leesburg called Lee Ready Mix. So we kind of, I'm working constantly with them. She's constantly working with that, trying to get the kids right. But kids are in sports, kids are happy, and we try to give them what they want. But sometimes you can't. But you always try to make sure what they got that they need, and sometimes it's still rough doing that.
Right. Yep.
Everything's so high, and then you got to work all the time in order to try to play catch up, and you can't.
Right. And then you don't get time with them because you have to work so much. Like, it's like a loop.
Yeah, I'm big on, my dad wasn't hardly in my life. He was in and out, but I made a pact that when I had kids, I was going to be there for mine and do what I need to. And I know this year's been kind of hard. I've never missed a softball game, and I actually missed 3 of my kids, my oldest kids, softball game in rec. A part of trying to be a coach on the team for them because we had to work late, and I was 2 hours away trying to work. Couldn't get off, and new guy on the totem pole, you got to put your part in to be able to make it up the ranks a little bit and show them that you're there for them too. But at the same time, you don't want to miss your kids' stuff. So
yeah, that's tough.
And then oldest, she finally made a softball team for middle school. This is her first year in middle school ball, and she made a team, and all her games are like at 4 o'clock starting. So now I've got to figure out, do I want to work, or is it more important to be there and try to be there for her middle school? And not been making a whole lot. Sometimes you gotta pick and choose, and it makes it hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Sean, when we lived in Florida, he was working at like a sheetrock corporation, and sometimes like 80 hours a week, and it was like the same battle. It's like you need the money, but then you want to be there for your kids, and then you find yourself having to you have to sometimes, like, you miss out on these important moments in your child's life because it's like, I got to get food on the table. So there's just that uncomfortable balance in all of it.
I actually went I kind of put us in a hole a little bit more, but I basically done it for the long run. I went and took a leap and took a month, almost 2 months to go to a trucking school to get my CDLs. It's been, matter of fact, I think we're coming up on a year this month, the end of this month. And, they don't pay you but like $500 a week there, and that's not enough to cover having to get from here up to Cartersville where the school was at. But then, too, when I got done with it, it's either you pay that loan off or you work for them for a year. And I didn't want to be out on the road. I stayed out there for about a week or 2, and there was so much stuff at home that needed to be taken care of. I couldn't concentrate on being on the road because I know something needed to be done down here. Then I was missing the kids' stuff down here, too. The kids getting sick, wife needing help with that, no babysitters. I'm not saying we don't have babysitters. Our family tries to help us out, but they got their own lives too. They can't just not go on their vacations or not work their jobs or whatnot. So then it causes her to miss work, or I have to miss work. Every once in a while, I got a chance. I'm fortunate enough my boss will let my youngin come ride in the truck with me while we work, but it still causes a hassle because you got to watch them. You can't concentrate on your job. So
yeah.
So I don't know. It's rough. I mean, it's rough for everybody right now. And again, just price of food and stuff. I do a lot of hunting as far as hog hunting goes, and I got a buddy of mine. We do a nonprofit organization where we take kids out to go hog hunting, veterans out for hog hunting and stuff, and that kind of is our way of giving back to that. But at the same time, I try to hunt and put food on the table because, heck, I mean, it's expensive to buy it out the store. I can get it from the woods, but then you got cost of gas to go out there, or if you ain't got food stamps, it's hard too. And even when we had food stamps, it wasn't but like $200 a month, which it helped, but we ain't got it now, so that don't help.
Yeah. No, that's so real. We talked about that tonight. I was like, nobody is going to the grocery store and leaving unscathed. Like everybody is walking out going, holy shit. Like
Yeah.
it's awful. And then like you said, that I'm glad that you said that, even with food stamps, like they're not giving you enough to buy groceries in this economy. So I mean it helps, but you're still coming out of pocket like hundreds of dollars. So it just like your situation is just real. Like it's real, and it's what everybody is going through. So
Yeah, we were just sitting here talking about how we was going to try to, or how were we kind of going to eat the rest of the week, because, you know, like everything's so expensive, and then we've had to pay for gas, and, you know, the AC in the cars are breaking down. We had to buy tires last week because they were on the end of their time showing wire. I mean, heck, we buckled down and today bought some ramen noodles to live off for the next 2 days, and then lucky enough we had some chicken. But, you know, we got to try to push it and stretch all of that to last until at least Friday.
mm-hmm.
And by the time you get paid and you go pay the bills and stuff, you come back around Sunday, you're about out of stuff, and now you got to struggle for the next 3 or 4 days just to try to figure out how you're going to be able to eat and stuff.
Yep. No, that's so real.
Really, you don't want the kids eating ramen noodles and SpaghettiOs and stuff, whatever. I mean, it's not even healthy for them to be eating that stuff nowadays. I mean, you're constantly eating it. It don't do no good for their health.
Yeah. I know, I get that. What do you do when all your kid wants is chicken nuggets though? Like low key, I'm like, come on, bro.
Or noodles.
Or noodles. I'm like, look, like we have steaks over here. Why do you guys want noodles? So it's like ours won't even eat nice food when we get it. Like they don't even understand what a luxury it is.
Man, I can't even get my oldest to eat a steak, and my youngest, she's about one of those chicken nuggets and spaghetti and rice. That's all she wants. She don't want nothing else. Broccoli. It's hard, and then when you got kids that are like that, they don't want that. You're like, look, you either gonna have to eat it or starve. I hate to be that way, but we can't afford to make 2 different meals every night.
I know. I get that.
But yeah, I don't know. I appreciate y'all giving me a call and being able to let me be a part of it. I mean, like I said, it's a shocker.
I'm glad that your wife was at least watching and she was like, you can call him. We was all like, man, we really want to call the dad.
Yeah, I was actually in the shock. She's like, you gotta get out. I was like,
You gotta get out.
just hurry up.
He's like getting out with a towel, like, what? That's hilarious. I love that. Look, she's the real MVP for being on the live.
Well, y'all are the real MVPs of it. Y'all the ones that put everything together and bring the folks together from all over, and that are willing to help everybody, you know, not be selfish and
right.
Whatnot. Y'all got a good thing going on.
Yeah, we got a good thing going. It's all of us. It's collective, you know, like you guys are a part of it too, and we were talking about that too. Y'all might have to rewatch the live, but we were just talking about how, you know, as a world, we all preach this, you know, it's like we just all need to come together. If we would all just come together, you know, we could create change. And it's like that's what we're doing here. We're just all coming together, normal people, just everyday moms and dads, and coming together and changing, you know, a season for people. And it's awesome. So thank you all for being a part of it and sticking it out, you know, as long as you have. Y'all have been here for a while, so you've been here through all the changes and the chaos and the ups and downs, and you're still here, and I love that. That really means a lot to me. So
well, we appreciate it. And it's like kind of like you said, you gotta have folks come together and do stuff, just like the same thing with our hunting group. You know, we're out there trying to put kids that's not fortunate enough to have hunting land or or even have somebody to be able to take them. And you know, it takes more than one person to be able to do that. It takes a whole team, from setting up the events or setting up the I don't really know how to put it. Maybe just putting the hunts together or the raffles off for it or whatever. You got to have a whole team. One person can't do it.
right, that's awesome that you have a nonprofit. I hope you share that this week too.
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome. Like you got yeah. I mean, God knows what he's doing whenever he picks these moms and dads, and it seems that it's just always like people with pure hearts, and we love that.
The biggest thing that got me into doing it was, like I said, when I was younger, I was never fortunate enough to be able to do it or have somebody take me. And now that I've gotten older and I've gotten to experience, I'm like, wow, this is what I was missing. This is what some of the kids need. And, you know, even the veterans, they need help too. You know, they just transitioning out of the military to come back to being civilian, they go through stuff that nobody knows about either. And us be able to help do that, you know, puts a smile on our faces and warmth in our heart because we're able to help them. And, you know, not only that, the kids, it gets them in the woods and doing something, not being on a cell phone or stuck in their room or on watching TV and playing video games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it gets them out.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. I love that. Well, can you think of anything else that we want to yap about while we're live? No. Wait, how old are you?
32. I just turned 32 last month.
Okay. I don't guess there's anything else. I always like have brain farts and I don't know what else to ask, but I feel like that. Preach, Corey. Yeah, I don't really have anything else other than I'm just super excited. I think it's dope that you guys are kind of local too. I saw the 229 number and I was like, oh shit.
Well, we're excited. I think it's going to do some good for us too. Would help us out with, you know, putting a little bit of food in the house, paying some bills, possibly getting the AC fixed in my wife's car so her and the kids have got AC because it's way too hot.
It is hot as hell. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We definitely got to get y'all some AC at the minimum. But
I've been trying to figure out how to get it done, and it just like every time you turn around, look, there's something else coming up or something popping up. You know, it's like even with the tire situation. When we just had to break down, pay for the tires. You know, we wasn't expecting it, but it's got to happen because you got to have it. If not, you can't get nowhere.
Right.
We got to get to work.
Yep. They say when it rains, it pours, and
It does.
But you guys are a little breakthrough, little breather for the week. Hopefully it takes a load off and you guys can enjoy the next week or two without stressing, you know, about money and AC or, like I said, even just food, even just groceries alone. Like if you guys are able to just fill your pantries, that's a huge blessing.
100%. God is good all the time.
Amen. We love that. Love that. And he handpicked you guys, so I'm really excited. Make sure Corey does something for himself this week. Yes, Lauren. Amen. Thank you for the reminder. I always tell the moms and dads, I'm like, you got to pay bills. You got to take care of your babies. I know that. That's like instinct. But also, if you want to go get a pedicure this week, you should definitely do that, Corey.
Yeah. Go ahead, get your pedicure.
Especially with you being out there, you know, like killing hogs and shit. And I know like your toes are they probably could use a little pick-me-up. So go get you a little petty, or you know, like something new for your gun. I don't know what you guys like to buy, but you gotta.
We don't use the guns. We use the knives. We go with dogs.
All right.
40.
I'm like, I might need to go on one of them trips and just watch. What the hell?
I'll tell y'all what. Y'all just get with me when y'all got a free weekend. We'll set it up. We'll get y'all out there.
I feel like I have to watch now. Like I need to know. I need to see this in action. That's awesome.
It's all over my Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever you want to find.
Yeah, well, you'll have to post those this week too. But we'll talk more about all that, like the details off live. I feel like, thank you, Brooklyn. Congrats, Brooke and Corey. Yes, thank you for the super sticker, you guys. $1.99. You know what comes with that. No toes though. Yeah, I don't have anything else for the live, you guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this so we can finish up with Corey and then call Brooke back too. This was a really great live. Thank y'all for hanging in there. And Corey, is there anything you want to tell the people? No comment?
Yeah, I missed that last part. I'm sorry.
That's just so funny. It was just quiet. I was like, he's like, no comment. Like, he has nothing for you guys.
My dog was out here in the living room doing something. I was trying to figure out what he was looking at and trying to. He acts like he's on crack sometimes. It's a Border Spaniel, so you don't tell him what they're trying to do.
Yeah, no, you're good. I said I'm about to end the live, but if there's anything you want to say to the people really quick before I end it, or if not.
Well, hey, we are extremely grateful, and all y'all are the MVPs, and we thank Brooklyn here, and it's God sent. honestly. So y'all keep on keeping on.
All right, you guys. Thank y'all for watching the live. We're gonna end this, and then y'all know Corey and Brooke will be up on Tuesday. And until Tuesday, we still have current mom and dad up. So you guys go show them some love, and then get ready for Corey and Brooke on Tuesday. We love you guys. Thank y'all so much, and we will see y'all